Hello, Internet friends. My name is Tim Schrock from Design Build Solutions. On today's Tech Tip Tuesday video, I'm going to talk about creating and adding some custom cabinet feet. Let's get started here. So the question was asked in Facebook how to do some custom cabinet feet. So I've dropped a couple of base cabinets and taken an elevation, and I'm going to draw a polyline here, and I'm just going to give this a shape. We'll say like so, and I'm going to make that, say 1 1/8 inches, and it really doesn't matter what the shape is. I'm just going to do this. So, all right, I'm going to convert this to a 3D solid, and CAD default is fine. Actually, I'm going to change this to a millwork layer and call this 3/4 of an inch deep. I'm going to paint it the same color as the cabinets, and we'll go to plan view. I hit my space bar to go to my select objects tool and hit tab. That jumps to the molding line there, and I'm going to hit point-to-point move here. And I think in X16 I can do this. I'm going to break this edge here and draw that back. That's 3/4 of an inch. This has got a toe kick 3 inches, so I need another 2 1/4. There we go. We'll make that 3/4 of an inch thick. And let's do a quick view of that. So that is the cabinet foot. If I move this out here, that is the right size and shape that I want it. Okay, so let's select this and add this. I think I can add this to my, yes, right down here. When I select the object, right down here in my toolbars, I can convert the selected to a symbol, is what I'm looking for right there. So when I click on that, I want this to be a millwork. We're going to call this DBS for Design Build Solutions Cabinet Foot. I'm going to show the advanced options. Click OK. That's set. That's good. And materials, I'm just going to click once and click twice to change this. So foot, I'm just going to name that cabinet foot. It automatically picks up for the object name the name of the material that it has, and now this material will be the default for whenever we use this material. So paint grade hardwood painted tundra white will be the default for that. I don't think I need to adjust anything else. Well, let's see what advanced sizing I might need to. Let's do that. Advanced sizing. Let's do between -5 and -6. Stretch between that. Yes, why? No, not that one. Oh, no, that wouldn't be -6 and -5. That's way over here. Yeah, there's the planes. So -3 and -2.5. -2, -3, -2.75, -2.75. There we go. So the stretch is going to happen just in this little finger piece of it. I think that's the way we want to set this up. And there is the DBS cabinet foot. Now I will select all three of these cabinets and open them. And under accessories, we'll choose the feet. And in here, we'll go DBS cabinet foot. Oh, we're going to have to turn that around. You can see how that's not quite the right shape. So let's select DBS cabinet foot. I'm going to right click on this and notice you have a menu here that we can edit this, open the object. For this, let's go here about the Z-axis. I want to rotate 90 about the X-axis, about the Y-axis. Is that the right thing? No, that's the same thing we just did. I'm going to have to delete this and just go about this way. Let's do this. Let's mirror that. That's what we want it back. Add, create a symbol. Show advanced options. There we go. 3D, blah, 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 blah. Materials. There we go. Foot. And advanced sizing, we're going to go width here and here. We're going to go to 2 and 2 3/4. There we go. Width between there. Click on that. Now, if I click there, it's just going to drop something. It's going to drop that object as an individual unit. So I'm going to shift select these three, open those. Now we can go to accessories, click on library, user catalog, DBS cabinet foot, click OK. There we go. Now we have the foot oriented in the correct direction. What that does, though, I want to go through a couple of these options we have here. I can delete that now that we have it in the library. That makes it look like a single piece furniture, right? Now let's select, if I was to move this off of that one, there you have individual cabinet feet. Now I'm going to select all three again, open that up, and go to accessories. Retain toe kick does this. Okay, so we have the box of the toe kick and the cabinet, the feet in front. And lastly, if we want that to just continue all the way across, select those three, go to accessories, and stretch to fit. Yeah, see how that goes all the way across now? This, let's zoom in on this here. This shape, this profile of the foot remained because we created that stretch zone up here. Does that make sense? That is You could do custom cabinet feet this way. You can do the built-in cabinet feet. Not the pilasters, feet. There we go. Let's go to our core catalogs, millwork, cabinet feet. You've got many different options. We could do a curved foot. We could do a dual arch, flare leg, narrow taper leg. Yes, like that. Now, taper leg doesn't have a stretch to fit option, but the dual arch does. Like so. I hope that's helpful. If you like this information, would you click a like and subscribe? And if you find this valuable, would you consider a small donation at paypal.me/designbuildsolutions. Until next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.